Hello guys, it is your boy Devoid. Today I'm just going to be showing off a quick design for an auto miner that I use in survival. So it was actually designed by my friend Jelly with several components from a Discord server, like a tech archive server that we use. I'll make sure to link that in the description so you guys can all find the engine design, the different segment arms, and then the auto miners themselves. So this portion is actually based on a video that I found, or sorry, that Jelly rather found on YouTube, and it showed off this little guy, this whole piece right here, the actual TNT duper and like the part that throws the TNT forward. So what's really nice about this design is it has a light that follows it along, but also it has this waterlogged slab, which because it's waterlogged, when you throw the TNT forward, it actually will not break the slab. Super nice, and it allows for this to have a very refined tunnel shape. So it's very easy to traverse, and that's really great because when you're mining for diamonds, I mean, obviously you don't want to be running along a jagged surface and whatnot. So that is really nice. This engine design was found on the MC Tech Archive Discord, which again, I will link in the Discord. This is a super simple design. Literally, you just sit here. I'm like posted up here. I just leave my cursor sitting right on this note block. I go into free cam so I can look for diamonds. That's allowed on my server. On other servers, it may not be. Just check with your admin or whatever if you do end up using this. So the basic design is you have this engine component right here. It pushes these segment arms back, and it pushes all of these segment arms forward and retracts these guys back. So the light placement is actually very good on this as well. So you're going to see a ton of mobs that will spawn back in this tunnel, which is the only downside of this. You can light it up yourself. I choose not to because personally, as long as you're standing right here, the radius in which these mobs will spawn will be outside of the entity tracking range, and you actually won't attract any mobs. So I'll go ahead and show off the design so you can see exactly what happens. So I'm down here. I'm going to click this guy right here. As you can see, it pushes all the segment arms forward, and it shoots out these TNTs onto the waterlogged slabs. So this is the slab. There are 8 of them, 8 little segments, and they're all pushed forward at the exact same time. And as you can see, every time you do so, here, I'll do it again. It shoots these TNT guys forward. They land on the waterlogged slab and destroy the next part, which is essential for them to continue on in the same manner in which they were going before. So there are a few downsides to this, which include some issues with it breaking occasionally, but they can all be very easily and quickly remedied. So the first one, actually, I can show you right over here. So in the case that, let me just show you. All right, so this segment arm right here has actually already reached the 12 block piston holding capacity. So if for some reason a block right here does not get destroyed properly, you'll actually see it go all the way down here and get stuck to this guy right here. So if I do that, you'll see I send these forward, and these guys actually don't get extended because over here, this guy is now stuck. So we're going to have to go, make sure you're looking out. Oh, that's the second problem. I'll show you guys in a second. Both are really easy fixes, and they actually both can be prevented as long as you're keeping an eye out for them. This one, I guess I just happened to miss, but I'll explain that one in a second. So this right here, this can actually be very, very easily fixed. So right here, you just break this block, and now that it's fixed itself, all you need to do is place a block right here. It'll shoot forward, as you can see, and now they're all in line. And oops, you break this block over here, come back through, and let's fix this module real quick right after I kill these zombies. That's the only bad thing about doing these tutorials in survival. So let's see. What I do is I do this and this, and I actually will carry around a shulker box full of all the things that I might need in order to fix it. Actually out of glass, or sorry, ice right now. So I'm going to cut the video and I'm going to go get some more ice. I'll be right back. Okay, all right, I just finished getting the ice that I needed. So I'll go ahead and go back and I'll show you exactly how long I have used this. It's been a pretty long time. Here, let me turn off my shaders in the meantime. That way you guys can see better. All right, there we go. Boop. Cool. All right, so I actually started using this a couple weeks ago, and I mean, it's great for mining diamonds. So as you can see, I started down there. Let me find the exact coordinate. Okay, so negative 1717, and we can fly all the way down here. It's going to take a couple minutes. So as with all diamond mining machines, or like whatever you want to call it, auto miners, the one like the biggest downside, of course, is lava pools, such as this one. And in this case, I simply use some sort of gravity block to fill in the lava pools and then mine them out. You can do whatever you want. Some people prefer to use water and just mine the obsidian, but that's kind of a hassle. I'm not trying to do that. Instead, I just, like I said, fill it up with gravity blocks, and that usually solves my issue. Okay, now back to this guy. So what I usually do is I carry some ice, I break the ice, and I place this guy right here. I get the slab back. And so this is probably the most common issue, just this little segment getting broken. And so super easy fix, and I just demonstrated how to fix it. But yeah, other than that, most things don't typically get broken on this machine, and it runs like a dream. So one thing that I have learned is that if I use like some shader, such as complementary shaders, that'll help me actually with the mining process. So it has emissive textures, which makes the diamonds glow. So if I just sit here and oops. Okay, there we go. If I sit here and I keep activating the machine, like so, see, I have these emissive textures. So it's really, really convenient. I'm able to see the diamonds super quickly as I just run through this area, or rather free cam through this area, just looking out for diamonds. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I can drop a schematica link as well if you'd like to build this in your survival world. And yeah, that's about it. So this has been Devoid, and thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.